Life seems to go by very rapidly. Oftentimes, the way that I feel is that I'm trying to hold on to something that just keeps slipping away over and over again. The more and more I try to hold on to it, the more tightly I try to hold it, the more it just slips away. Previously in life, it was very challenging for me to be present. Um, I was always worried about the future. I was always worried about the next moment, the next moment, the next moment. And being present for me was actually just very difficult. And it's interesting because I'm in a much different space of awareness now. And in this space of awareness, I'm actually able to be more present, right? Just grounded in my body, just with whatever is. And that's really interesting. It's really cool to be in that space of awareness because it completely transforms how I experience life altogether. And so I'm more confident with the future of how it looks like my life is going to unfold. The space of awareness that I'm in now, it's drastically different from where I previously was. There's no anxiety or depression. Every emotion is just like clouds passing, right? There's no sense of permanence. And that's a good thing. It's a really good thing. I'm happy that that's that way because previously life was very difficult because things felt stuck in place and that felt very scary. What I find myself doing more recently now is reflecting on my life, even like 15, 20 years ago. It's wild how much things have changed. It's wild how different life is. It's wild how I've changed. It's wild how there are so many people that used to be in my life that aren't in my life anymore for many different reasons. Not going to name any names, of course. And this is why I do these videos. You know, there's a reward. There's a reward that comes with documenting, with reflecting, with like just exploring whatever it is that's going on in the moment. Right? And then however long it is down the line, you watch the video again. Maybe you cry. Maybe you laugh. Maybe you're angry. Something that I'm really starting to sit with now is that time is, I suppose, the most valuable asset that a human has. Because there are some people out there that have more of it than less than there are some people out there that have more of it than other people. Right? I think that money is valued in a way that is potentially excessive. To each his own. I'm not going to judge anyone, but time, right? When you think about it, when I think about it, let me bring the focus back on me, because these videos are really just documentations of my life and what's going on and my journey of healing and insights and all that stuff. When I think about it, I'm not here forever, you know? I'm not. I've heard that some monks meditate on the reality of non-being, right? Basically meaning not actually being here physically in this 3D intersubjective, maybe intersubjective is not the right word to use for that, but this 3D reality of time and space, right? there are definitely parts of me that are not grounded enough with the reality that someday I won't be here physically. And it's, at this point, to some extent, challenging to get myself entirely on board with that, because I think the ego is also there being like, whatever. It doesn't want to accept it. Maybe something different will be the case, right? But as I heal now, I look back on my life and I look back on the things that I did and the people that I associated with. And I'm just happy that I learned. I'm happy that I am not the same way anymore. Because a lot of things earlier on in my life, especially relationships, were exceedingly dysfunctional. I was attracted to dynamics that were unhealthy, unsafe, and unstable. I know why. I'm not going to get into that in this video, but I know why. I'm impressed that now I don't wake up with anxiety and depression anymore. I can't even emphasize enough how cool that is. There was a point in my life where I legit thought, by the way, I'm sorry if you can hear a siren. There is a siren somewhere in the distance. There was a point when I thought that I was not going to be able to live anxiety and depression free. Well, I was wrong. I was totally wrong. Yeah, I'm just trying to sit with the reality that I'm not going to physically be here someday. And it scares me enough to live a better life day by day. So, yeah. Perhaps in the next video I will explore more of my past and my life and how things unfolded and what things were like back then. We'll see. I'm having fun with this.